Hi everyone, welcome to Seoul Tarot. Thank you so much for coming in. Today's reading is about your ex. We'll see if you can get back together with your person. If you are going through a breakup, if you've been ghosted, or if you are in a no contact situation, I will have a look at the real reason for the breakup and how they are doing and their feelings towards you right now, as well as how likely it is you can get back together. You know, because this is a general reading, it may not resonate with everyone. If the reading makes you uncomfortable or if you find it difficult to face certain truths, please stop listening to the reading. I have 4 different groups today, so choose your pile and I will see you in your reading. Hi group 1, if you chose this pink agate, this is your reading. So what was the real reason for the breakup with your person from their perspective? Let's see if there is something you don't know. Group 1, I really want you to listen carefully. If what I'm saying doesn't resonate with you, please choose a different pile. If you didn't feel something, or if you are sure it doesn't apply to you, then this is not your pile. So you may or may not be aware, but your ex met someone they liked before breaking up with you. I can't say for certain that they were dating then, but what is clear is that this new person pursued your ex really hard, or they put in a lot of effort to make your ex interested. It looks like this new person also knew that your ex was already in a relationship with you. Even before meeting this new person, your ex was experiencing a sense of dissatisfaction and boredom in your relationship. I mean, they still loved you and found you attractive, but they just lost sight of value of you. So while seeking new stimulation, this new person came up. It looks like many of you, group 1 especially, your ex initiated the breakup. Even if that's not the case, this person believes that breaking up was the right decision for your sake. They didn't want to continue deceiving or hurting you. In their own way, they made the best decision for you. For some of you, your ex might have told you that they are gonna face consequences later on. They know that turning away fast was not a fair thing to do for you. However, they don't regret their decision. They believe it's the right path for both of you, and they think you'll be okay eventually. So let's see how they are doing and how they feel about you right now. They are having a good time with this new person now, but since they started the relationship in a different way than when they started dating you, there is not a deep trust between them yet. They are drawn to each other and experiencing excitement, but profound affection hasn't developed yet. This new person particularly is having a hard time fully trusting your ex. Your ex is also aware of this, so their current relationship is primarily based on physical satisfaction and the initial excitement of something new. Your ex still thinks about you. They moved on, not because the love for you has completely faded, but the relationship ended because of a sense of boredom. They are still thinking about you, but there isn't much room for deep contemplation about you because of their current relationship with a new person. They know very well that you are a genuinely good person. They didn't break up with you because you are not enough or you did something wrong. It was because they turned their eyes away. That's why they don't have any hard feelings towards you. Although there was a period of boredom in your relationship, they still have physical desire for you. If you contact them, they might express a desire to engage in a physical intimacy, especially when they are emotionally vulnerable, or they might try to get something from you that they can't get from the new person. Having said that, they are fully aware of what they did to you. If you didn't know that they are seeing someone new, when you reach out to them, they might say that they are actually dating someone new. While they are enjoying the time with the new person, there's also a part of them that misses you. Leaving you was a rational decision, but they wonder if they can find someone as genuinely great as you again. So, do they want to get back together with you? Will they reach out to you? So, they think the relationship with you has run its course already. If they continue being together with you, they already know how it will end. The new person they are with now is not more attractive or better than you, but still they were curious about this person, so eventually they had to go for it. So even though they know that they did something wrong to you, they think that if they were to go back, they would make the same choices. They still think about you a lot, especially if there is no contact between you two. They are curious about how you are doing, and they have a desire to reach out to you, but they keep convincing themselves that it's not the right thing to do. They ask themselves, what would we do if we meet again? What's the point of reaching out to her or him now? You know? If they contact you in their emotionally vulnerable moment, it will be meaningless messages like, how are you doing? Or they will contact you just to fill the void. And once they feel better, they may stop contacting you for a while and focus on the current relationship they have with the new person. I mean, the possibility of the reconciliation within 1 year is very low. While there might be a chance they will come back to you if things don't work out with the new person in the distant future, waiting for that possibility is going to be a challenging process for you. You know, relying solely on that hope is a risk choice, as it may take a very long time, and there's also the possibility that they are not coming back. So instead of asking whether there is a chance of getting back together, this card tells you to ask a different question. So the focus will be on how you can move forward here, not about anything you can do to improve the chances of getting back together. So what you need to understand first is that the reason for the breakup was not because you are not enough or you did something wrong. It's because this person betrayed trust and made the wrong choices. They just gave up promises and the future you both dreamed of and chose a different path. You held this love dearly and wanted to protect the relationship. Your cards appreciate the effort you put in and say that your genuine heart will definitely serve you well with the next person you are going to meet. You know, the end of a romantic relationship is one of the most challenging and heartbreaking things you go through in life. The heartache comes from losing comfort, and comfort can mean something predictable and having something without putting much effort. You became dependent on the comfort you had, so losing it made you feel a profound sense of loss and attachment. So you are going through the most difficult time now because you still have hope for this relationship and find it hard to let go. Your cards are saying once you overcome this hurdle, you will soon break free from dependence on your ex and meet someone who appreciates your genuine heart and see your true value. The next 9 weeks also might still be emotionally challenging for you. It is saying every time you are having a dark moment, you have to remind yourself that you've done your best. Even if you could turn back time and start fresh, there is nothing you can change. You know, the relationship you are missing right now, more than half of it was created by you. That's why you can create a new relationship with someone that brings you more satisfaction and happiness. Knowing this very fact can truly help you let go of this person. And when you do, a new person is going to appear in your life. This new person is someone you can trust, and the relationship with them will be built on deep trust and stability rather than dependence on or obsession. So that's everything I have for you, group 1. I hope it's helpful and hope it has resonated with you. And please just make sure that this is a general reading. So if it doesn't resonate with you, this is not for you. But if it does, I really hope you find it helpful and comforting at least. So I am offering a personal reading. So email me, and then I will answer any question you have. And the reading won't be by emails. I will send you the YouTube link after filming your reading. For it will be like 30 to 40 minute video. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Hi group 1, welcome to your reading. If you chose this clear quote, let's get into it. So what was the real reason for the breakup with your person from their perspective? Let's see if there is something you don't know. So we've got the star in reverse and the world card, but I had to cover them because of the body. But anyway, your ex may have seemed kind and caring to you, but when you get to know them a little bit deeper, they can be quite self-centered and in a way selfish. From the very beginning of your relationship, they might have considered the relationship as fate and looked at you with a sense of destiny. They might have viewed you as a sacred being, almost as if you didn't belong to this world. Or they had overly idealized thought about you. But no matter how great and remarkable you are a human. So you come with flaws and difficult traits. It seems like they found it extremely difficult to accept that reality. Instead of seeing you as you are, they held on to some fantasy about you. So when you deviated even slightly from their expectations or showed a side of you that didn't align with their idealized version, they felt deeply disappointed. They constantly questioned their choices, reflecting on whether you were truly the right person for them. Also, they continuously entertained the thought maybe they and you weren't truly compatible. They didn't seem to understand or have any intention of addressing the issues you had with them, and they were not willing to improve their behaviors. On top of that, with the practical difficulties they were facing, continuing the relationship with you became even more challenging. At the time of the breakup, they saw it as a necessary step toward achieving certain goals or moving in the direction you desired in life. It looks like it's not an ideal time for them to be in a romantic relationship right now. Breaking up with you wasn't easy for them either. Some of you might have been in a long-distance relationship with them. Despite the challenges, they did make efforts to see you often and genuinely loved you. They still have love for you, but because they are very practical and prioritize their own future, they decided to end the relationship after careful consideration. So let's see how they are doing and how they feel about you right now. So your person is going through a very busy period with things happening in their life now and things they need to do. After the breakup, they initially thought they would feel relieved and be able to move more quickly towards their goals. But in reality, after leaving you, they are experiencing heartbreak and stress in the current situation. So they are exhausted. Rather than feeling relieved after the breakup, they are doubting whether their decision was genuinely right. They are questioning if leaving you was a hasty decision. If you initiated the breakup, they regret not treating you better and causing you more pain. Having said that, because of how busy they are with their current life, they are not constantly thinking about you throughout the day. They are more focused on the challenges and tasks that they are facing. And they still feel a connection to you, as if you are their home to return to, as a kind of sanctuary. Even in difficult times, thinking about you makes them want to lean on you, believing that relying on you could give them more strength. To them, you've been a significant source of support, perhaps more than you realize. Maybe group 2, many of you didn't cling too much to them during the breakup, or you showed a stronger and more composed side when breaking up than your usual self. Or maybe you haven't been in contact with them since then. That to them was very impressive and has become an opportunity to see you differently. They feel like running back to you might bring them comfort, filling the immediate emotional void. But despite that, they think they come too far away to get back together with you. They still believe that realistically, dating you again would be challenging. So, do they want to get back together with you? Will they reach out to you? This person made decisions, including the breakup, in a self-centered manner. And the decision to come back to you will also be based on what suits them. If you are watching this when it's uploaded, they might reach out to you in March or April. If not, they may contact you within 6 months and say that they want to get back together with you. It seems like the more they think about it, they are going to come to the conclusion that there is no one as great as you, someone who compromises for them as well as you did. In your relationship, it seems like things proceeded more according to their preferences than yours. They arranged the date according to their comfortable times, moods, and preferences, and hoped you would just adjust to them. They have certain expectations from their partner in a romantic relationship. They wanted you to change into what they desired, and there seemed to be predefined roles. While it might have suited you at times, there were probably moments when it was challenging for you to adjust to their expectations, especially when it comes to future plans. Many of you didn't agree with this person, particularly on matters like marriage or having children. There were significant differences in opinions in those aspects. They expected you to naturally follow their views. If you reconcile with them, they are going to plan the future according to their desires. Whether you are not ready for marriage but they want it, or if they plan to marry later than you'd prefer, or even if they wish to have children sooner than you feel prepared, they will set future plans based on their preferences. While this person does love you, for them, achieving their goals is the top priority, no matter how much time it takes or how much patience you may need. So, is there anything you can do to improve the chances of getting back together with them? If not, let's talk about how you are going to heal and move on from this breakup. So they like to take control of anything that happens and don't appreciate acting according to other people's wishes or doing things as others want. So trying to persuade them to think again by reaching out to them isn't gonna work. If you genuinely want to get back together with this person, waiting for their contact seems to be the only option. But in the long run, your cards are saying, think about which choice you'd bring more happiness. This person is not going to change. They will expect you to adapt to them until the end, and they will act in a self-centered manner. If that aligns well with what you truly want, going back to them might turn out to be a positive thing for you. However, what you need to do right now is to imagine the ideal relationship according to your own standards. Whether it involves this person or a new one, doesn't matter. It is saying reflect on what kind of emotions you want to feel in a relationship, what activities you want to do with your partner, and what kind of life you want to build. Dream of a relationship that aligns with those desires. Write it down in a diary. Save images on apps or websites like Pinterest. If you keep looking at those and picturing what you think as your ideal future, the current breakup with this person can be a great opportunity to bring the relationship you truly desire into your life. If you've genuinely been happy with this person until now, it's okay to think deeply about the future with them. People are different, and for some, letting the other person take the lead and adjusting to what they want works well. But if being with this person felt too challenging, or if you often felt that your opinions weren't respected, consider envisioning yourself in a happy relationship with someone who truly appreciates you. Then something genuinely good for you will manifest in reality. So that's everything I have for you, group number 2. Hope you find it helpful and hope it has resonated with you. If it has, please like, share this video and subscribe my channel. And I'm offering personal readings, so reach out to me by my email. I have TikTok page. There are few different kinds of short readings, and I really enjoy doing that, and I'm sure you will enjoy it if you like this reading. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye. Hi group 3, if you chose this hematite, let's get into it. So what was the real reason for the breakup with your person from their perspective? Let's see if there is something you don't know. So it looks like group 3, you had a great relationship with your ex during the time you were together. You genuinely loved each other, and to anyone looking in, you were a perfect match. You shared many hobbies and engaged in many activities during your dates. Not only were you physically attracted to each other, but you also had similar interests, and your conversations were always enjoyable. Spending time together was something you both appreciated, but while getting along well, you two had very different personality. If you are generally practical and not impulsive, this person seems to be engaging in somewhat immature or impulsive behaviors from your perspective. Both of you are honest and straightforward, but to this person, you appeared a bit more too rational and blunt. Some of you may have had issues or arguments with this person's friends or people around them. In those situations, from their perspective, you are too straightforward and tell some truth to those people, and it caused trouble. But you believed it was necessary to bring those facts to light, and you did what you saw it needed to be done. If nothing like this happened, you might have offered your ex some advice on their future or lifestyle, hoping to change some of their behaviors, but they took it as nagging, thinking that you didn't respect them. The love for you is still there, but they didn't want to hear any more practical talks or advice about their life and choices. They know that what you are saying makes sense and your advice is wise, but they still consider themselves young or useful and want to try new things. They want to go to many places, experience a lot, and are not yet ready to plan for the distant future because they are impulsive and they don't deeply contemplate the consequences of their actions. It didn't take long for them to decide to break up. You know, it was like a child not listening to their parents nagging and leaving home because it was annoying. You know, a form of breakup that happened quickly, maybe in the heat of an argument or hastily decided. So let's see now how they are doing and how they feel about you now. So this person is feeling a deep sense of loss from the breakup with you now. Even if it has been a while since the breakup and they initially felt a sense of relief, now the reality of losing you has hit them and it's becoming very difficult for them. The decision to break up with you wasn't just their own will. There seems to be an influence from people around them. If there were conflict or issues related to other people, they might have been swayed by the words of those who misunderstood or didn't know you well. Or it could be that people around them asked them why they let you treat them like a child or ignore them, encouraging them to break up with you. In any case, this person is now less concerned about what others say or think. They are thinking a lot about you, feeling regret about the breakup and finding it hard to accept that they've completely lost you. They still love you the same. Ironically, the conflict and arguments with you have made them understand you better. They've realized how much you cared for them and that all your actions were for their sake. Even if they try to meet someone else, they can't imagine finding someone as special as you. The breakup made them appreciate your value once again, and they have a desire to start a more mature and deeper level of love with you than before. But they assume that you might think this relationship is already over. They know you have a strong sense of pride and you are very rational. So they are cautious about reversing their decision or approaching you at this point. So do they want to get back together with you? Will they reach out to you? So they are well aware that they walked away from the relationship and made selfish decisions and deeply disappointed you and violate your trust. They know that you never look back once you turn your back, but they still have high hopes and trust in you. They know you are more mature than them, and because of that, they believe you might forgive their mistakes and impulsive choices and accept them. They think that if they honestly communicate and open up with each other, maybe by meeting in person and sharing their feelings or going on a trip together, the relationship could recover. They might reach out within 3 weeks or a month, but they actually want to contact you right now. But if you haven't initiated contact, it could make them want you so badly and feel the void of your absence even more. So even if you want to reach out first, it might be better to wait for about 3 weeks or a month. So is there anything you can do to improve the chances of getting back together? If not, let's talk about how you are going to heal and move on from this breakup. So no matter how much they loved you and misses you now, it's a fact that they caused you pain and made impulsive decisions. It is saying that's why you shouldn't forget about the way they behaved. When things got tough or conflicts happened, they made decisions without careful consideration, based on their feelings at the moment. Even if you get back together again, there is no guarantee they won't act impulsively like this again. Right now, this person hasn't shown the determination to bring about ultimate change in themselves. They haven't realized that aspect yet. You need to stand by and support them as they go through this process of personal growth. It won't be easy. The breakup made this person feel lonely, and they perceived your logical and rational judgment as annoying. They took your words as offensive, and they didn't consider your perspective much, only focusing on their own feelings. You can encourage them to grow into a more mature and better person, but keep in mind that since this person is ultimately someone else, if your goal is to change them, you might experience a lot of disappointment and pain. The decision is in your hands, whether you choose to face the challenge of dealing with their immaturity together, going through the difficulties of growth, or decide to let them go and find someone who appreciates and better suited to your maturity and wisdom. It is saying it's your choice and your freedom. So that's everything I have for you, group number 3. I hope you find it resonating and find it helpful and comforting. And if you like my readings, I am offering personal readings, so please reach out to me by emails. And I have a TikTok page, so if you like my readings, please, I have a link down below. I will see you in my next video. Bye. Hi group 4, if you chose this blue lace agate, this is your reading. So what was the real reason for the breakup with your person from their perspective? Let's see if there is something you don't know. It looks like your person, group 4, treated you sincerely and well during the relationship. Even if you may not perceive it that way, from their perspective, they did their best. And they went as far as trying to change some aspect of themselves for you, putting effort into maintaining the relationship with you, and especially working hard for both of your futures to make your lives happy. Regardless of how you felt, they genuinely wanted to solve your problems and difficulties with their effort. But at some point, they started to feeling like their efforts weren't being rewarded. They might have felt that you didn't understand their feelings, or that no matter how hard they tried, they couldn't satisfy you. Even if they didn't show it, they still tried hard to keep the relationship until they decided to break up. So they don't regret the breakup. It was really hard for them to make that decision, but they believe they did their best in the relationship. Now they want to start a completely new chapter. They think they have grown in the relationship with you, and they are passionate about their new goals. It's this drive that led them to make the decision to break up. So let's see how they are doing and how they feel about you now. It seems like they are not seriously dating anyone at the moment, and they are just enjoying the single life. Every now and then they think about you, they miss you, and they miss the warmth you brought, and reminisce about the stability, happiness, and joy they experienced with you. However, they appreciate their current independence and comfort. For some of you, you might be worried that this person might be seeing someone particular. The truth is, even if they went on a few dates with the person, it didn't work out, and they are not involved with them anymore. That being said, it doesn't seem like your ex is particularly upset about it. Now, they are looking at you more objectively. There might have been resentment before and they didn't understand your behaviors or what you said. When they broke up with you, they felt like they were putting in more effort alone, thinking that you were only taking without giving back, or that you weren't trying to compromise. But now they see you a bit differently. They can understand a bit better why you might have done certain things that seemed wrong or didn't sit well with them. They realize that you did your best at the time with what you knew then. Even though it might not seem like it, they are keeping an eye on you from the distance. If you are active on social media, they might check it, or they are wondering about what you are up to. And they genuinely hope you are doing well. So, do they want to get back together with you? Will they reach out to you? They think there is the possibility of getting back together in the future, but the idea of going back to you is just one of many options they have. As time goes by, the desire to reconcile with you might become stronger. It seems like this person hid some aspects of themselves or didn't show much of their traits that you didn't like for the sake of a harmonious relationship with you. So if you were to meet again, they wouldn't necessarily adapt to you as they did in the past. Instead, they would want to receive love for who they truly are. They would want you to understand them better, and they would appreciate it if you accept them more for who they are. For now, they don't have strong feelings to get back together with you. It looks like they want to just spend time alone for at least 7 months. So, is there anything you can do to improve the chances of getting back together with them? If not, let's talk about how you are going to heal and move on from this breakup. So, if you want to increase the likelihood of reconciling with this person, it's important for you to consider how much sacrifice you are willing to make when they come back to you, and giving them some time alone is necessary for now. Even if there is a chance of a reunion, you've already experienced a breakup. So you need to genuinely go through that separation with this person. That way, you can either reunite with them or potentially meet someone even better. From their perspective, they think that they did their best, compromised for you, and made sacrifices, but in reality, you also did your part in the relationship with your experiences and wisdom. Even if you think you made mistakes, you weren't prepared at that time to avoid those mistakes. When you were with them, you might have dreamed of an ideal relationship where the other person endlessly gives and treats you well. But in reality, everyone desires to receive from other person as well. And when one side keeps giving, it can lead to resentment and disappointment. But the truth is, there are people who genuinely enjoy giving to you, and it comes naturally to them without thinking it's an effort on their part. And who can consistently do that for a long time. You might have thought this person was one of those, but it turned out they weren't. So what you need to do now to heal is to stop blaming yourself. You have to forgive yourself so that when you get back together with this person or meet someone else, you can build a better relationship. Other options will come to you soon, and among those people, there might be someone you will think even luckier to have met. making you feel grateful for the breakup with this person. So that's everything I have for you, group number 4. Hope you find it helpful and resonating. And you know, this is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate with you, just don't worry about anything I said, okay? So yeah, I am offering a personal reading, so the personal reading will be done via video. I will send you the link that you and I can only watch, so no one else can watch. And it is a YouTube link, so unless there is something wrong with the YouTube, you can watch it anytime you want. So yeah, just send me an email if you have a question about it. And yeah, if you enjoy my readings in general, check my TikTok page. I have a link down below. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye. Group 1, 2, 3, 4. What was the real reason for the breakup? For group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4. What was the real reason for the breakup? Group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4, how their ex doing? How their ex doing right now? Group 1. How are their ex doing? Group 2. Group 3. Group 4. How their ex feel about group 1. Group 2. Group 3. Group 4. So, to their ex, does their ex wants to get back together with group 1? Do they want to get back together with group 2? Group 3. Group 4. they gonna contact group 1? Is there anything they can do to improve the chances of getting back together with them for group 1? Or how are they gonna heal and move on from this breakup? Group 1. Group 2. Group 3. Group 4. Any advice? Group 1. Group 2. Group 3. Group 4.